Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at your guidance that is meant to reach you right now. To do that, I'll be shuffling your deck and pulling out 3 cards for you to choose from, but of course if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp for that down in the description box. Okay, so let's see what cards we have for today's reading. For pile number 1, you have map. For pile number 2, you have computer. And for pile number 3, you have labyrinth. As always, if you prefer to pick your piles using your crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you've got the Dragon Blood Jasper. For pile number 2, you have the Green Grass Jasper. And for pile number 3, you have the Green Aventurine. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, as I always encourage you guys, even all of the piles, trust your intuition. You might just hear more guidance that can help you in something that's happening in your life right now, or maybe something that's about to happen. And so, yeah, feel free to check as many piles as you want or feel drawn to if you have the time and you're enjoying the reading. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. Please note that in a moment, I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. And so if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then this is the section for you. What we do here is shuffle your zodiac signs, and then in a moment, I will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile for you to choose from. Okay, so let's get started. For pile number 1, I think I have the 4 signs. The signs are Gemini, Aries, Cancer, as well as Leo. For pile number 2, the signs are 1, 2, 3, 4, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, as well as Capricorn. And for pile number 3, the signs are Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, as well as Sagittarius. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. As I always suggest, please feel free to pick your piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I, of course, highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your piles using other placements in your chart, feel free to do that, of course, as well. And once you're done, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at guidance that is meant to reach you right now. Wow, we've got 3 cards already from this deck. Very quickly before we begin, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Dragon Blood Jasper. You have the Significator card map. And of course, if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, oh, I feel this one. The signs for this pile are Gemini, Aries, Cancer, and Leo. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Follow your intuition. And if you want to check your zodiac sign in another pile, then you can, of course, do that after you watch what you were drawn to. Okay, so let's check out your oracle cards first. You've got Rainbow Activation, Authenticity. Okay, it reminds me of all of the chakras or something, but let's wait and see. Especially with how she places her hands, heart chakra, solar plexus chakra. Let's wait and see. All right, you've got Bifrost. Okay, really nice. Especially that you have map. Very cool. All right. I'm sorry, I'm just getting so many ideas. Odin's Ravens, I'm just getting so many ideas from this card. But let's continue. You've got the Bear and Cedar with Leadership. All right. And finally, oh, we've got space. Why am I doing that? All right. We can totally push this to the side and use that space. There we go. So you also have Moon in Capricorn with Practicality. All right. You've got Jupiter in Taurus with Status. And you have Sun in Cancer with Resourcefulness. All right, very cool. Let's take a look at your tarot cards and see what we can find in there. This will serve as an overall picture with regards to the guidance that is meant to reach you right now. So you've got the Strength card. I'm instantly getting this idea of you trying to get access to something. You know, the Empress is abundance. Maybe you're trying to get access to abundance, or maybe abundance is trying to get access to you. But perhaps there's something standing in its way what is stopping it, what I'm trying to say, what is stopping it is perhaps how you feel. Maybe it's just a very strong idea that I got when I've seen the Strength card. Okay, you've got the Queen of Wands, and there you go, you got the Empress once again. All right, very cool. You have the Justice card, as well as the Four of Swords. The Four of Cups, as well as the Page of Cups. Look at the cup here with the Page of Cups. one cup is broken, and so we're moving it to another, and you are envisioning that cup here. Let's pause. There are so many ideas. I want to inspect this initial idea before we move on. So what's going on here? And Lost City is also standing out. Lost City. And do you see the two red spots on the map? It's like someone's trying to get from point A to point B. That's your significator card. I feel like you're trying to get somewhere because you've got the Bifrost, the bridge here of point A again and point B. Just very quickly, Bifrost is that rainbow that the Norse god have created from Midgard to Asgard, which is the earth to the heavens, where the gods live. So again, did you see there's this point A, point B, you're trying to get to a destination and something is blocking you here. I feel like maybe you're not sure what's blocking it here. Practicality, I mean, Moon and Capricorn, you can see the hard work here, you know, hard work, being organized, doing the effort. So you're already doing everything that needs to get done to get from point A to point B. But with the Strength card, I feel like something is standing in your way at the moment. And with status, with the resourcefulness, with the Queen of Wands eventually sitting on the chair, and the Strength card sitting on the chair, I feel like you are destined to get there. But for the moment, you feel a bit of a blockage. I even feel here, looking at these two cards and status, that you know you're going to get there. You have this figure holding her heart chakra. She knows she's going to get there. I think rainbow activation here specifically is talking about the activation, this rainbow bridge that the gods have built. And so to activate, almost create that bridge for yourself where you're not standing, being frustrated, you feel like there's a bigger power standing in your way, blocking your way, although you're putting in a lot of strength and a lot of power. Seems to be what I've noticed here from the very beginning. I don't know, a form of anger or any form of low vibrational emotion. I really feel this is talking about emotion. And we're seeing the two rainbows, Odin's two rainbows that always come back every morning to give him the news of the whole of the earth. It speaks about feedback. It speaks about you focusing on the feedback of how you feel, and that it almost feels like to activate. Do you see how the figure has her hands on the heart again? It is your guidance to see it for yourself, that the way you feel will change the feedback you are getting from the world, or rather from the heavens to the world. As within, so without, as above, so below. And so your guidance is you will pretty much be surprised to see how you activate this bridge by getting more in tune with how you feel, to notice how you feel, and to see, it says authenticity. It's not talking about like pushing aside how you feel. Of course, honor how you feel. It's giving you feedback. It's important. But to also shift the vibration of your emotions, to simply shift from it. It's okay to honor, feel frustrated, feel sad, feel angry. That's absolutely okay. But if you continue to vibrate there, what I'm seeing is you will continue to get this feedback, the feedback. And so you're really guided to begin a new page where you Move from one type of emotion that is breaking your heart, breaking the experience that you're getting without, to a new form with a cup, our emotions, to a new type of experience, feeling. See, the new cup. The Four of Swords, the background, of course, of the Four of Swords, which is the art of this card, is showing that someone is being peaceful, someone's being relaxed, and according to how they feel, their new way, the Ace of Cups, of feeling something, a new beginning, a new surprising beginning appears in their reality, because getting something you're not expecting is part of the Four of Cups. The Ace of Cups is something new, and this is where I'm getting this full idea from. This is because look at that. This is also the Four of Swords. Two cards guiding you to relax, to stay peaceful, and to calmly shift your emotions from one way of feeling something to another much healthier way. So whatever this emotion is, it's going to differ from one person listening to this pile from another. Some may be feeling frustration. Some may be feeling real sadness. Some may be feeling anger, right? And I have just listened to a reel. I wish I saved this. Did I? I actually did. Let me go back to this reel. I'll pause the reading for a moment. I will go watch the reel and tell you what this neuroscientist was saying. It was so cool. Okay, I'm back. So it wasn't a reel. It was a short about Robert Greene, talking about this Russian mystic called Gurdjieff, who guided his students not to vent out their pleasant emotions. He said it's okay to feel them, but don't continue to vent out and talk and complain about them and talk to other people about them. Just let them be. And by time they shall disappear and go. And so perhaps this is something that you were meant to hear, especially that I just heard it this morning. But I am feeling this idea of not indulging in these emotions, that it's okay for them to be there, but not to indulge in them by complaining about them, by repeating them, by investing more emotions into them. And to just simply realize that they're there. It's valid that they are there. We're having a human experience after all. It's not to be canceled, but to learn to have powerful mental strength of shifting our thoughts and energy and direction towards healthier ways of both thinking and experiencing our emotions. To see the sword is shifting to another side, shifting towards the Empress, to have more abundant thoughts. Also, the Empress is creativity. Perhaps the sword and the creativity is talking about finding creative solutions, perhaps, to that situation. And there's a lot of birth going on here. The baby swans, the little chicks. In any case, there is a lot of, and even, do you see the black swan? It's very interesting how the mother is giving it so much love and attention. Very cool depiction in this card. It's like, give attention to the things that are important to you, that are not given attention today. You know, why is the black swan not given attention? It's kind of like the mother or the family not regarding it as important, which is a fatal mistake. And thus, the black swan doesn't get the attention that it is meant to take. And so I think here this is talking about give attention to the loud voice, to that loud voice. What is it asking you to do? And listen to that. Sometimes you might find that it's counterproductive. Otherwise, if it's so easy to follow or find a solution to, there wouldn't have been any black swans ever, right? Issues in our history. And so this is it's kind of like inviting you to mother yourself. And a mother must give attention to everything, the good emotions and the bad emotions. And attention here doesn't mean follow it and indulge in it. Indulging just simply means you're not doing anything about it, perhaps. So it's like, what is the loud voice that this child or your inner child is trying to say through this emotion? And try to find creative solutions. Try to find another thing that you can do for this energy to vent out. Maybe it's important. Sometimes it's very much outside of what you're trying to get towards. Maybe that angry voice is a voice saying, but I want to go out today. I want to go out to that party. And will symbolize your voice as a little child or a little swan, right? With a valid want and need. But I want to go out today. I want to go out to this party. And so the mother, that will be your wise you, saying, but you have an exam tomorrow. So how can we solve this together? Since you can't go out today, tell me why you want to go out today. And let's say, for example, the little swan says, because we got this beautiful red dress, I love dresses and I want to look my best today. The mother says, I hear you. You know what we're going to do? Maybe we can't go out today because of your exam. And I want to see you a successful person one day. So we have to honor that there is an exam tomorrow. How about, although it seems crazy, how about we take some time off and you put on this beautiful red dress, look your best, and make you fully prepared. Take pictures, have a little dance that you wanted. We can all dance together here at home with you. And then you know what? You can start studying with your dress and enjoy that. And then this little swan finds that it's not such a bad compromise after all. And then the mother says, once you're done with these exams, just this week, I will take you to parties. I will make sure that you fulfill what you wanted to do. And so that's just a very quick example of what I'm trying to tell you seeing your cards. It reminds me of enjoying the journey and not just the destination. It's about really enjoying the journey. And we forget about enjoying that journey because we're so focused on the destination, when really, in fact, all the ancient wisdom teaches us that it is, at the end of the day, about the journey. The destination is just something that is sparkling so bright, leading us towards it. And so what can you do, for example, if this is your exact situation, what can you do to enjoy your journey until you're there? Or maybe that's not it. Maybe you're genuinely angry about something. Do you know, in productivity, there are some little things that people don't consider that are really standing in their way of being productive. Sometimes it is a super uncomfortable chair, and without realizing, the fact that you're gonna sit on this chair that hurts your back is the very thing that keeps you procrastinating from sitting down and doing your homework. It's become a very heavy feeling. And sometimes it is about changing that chair. Sometimes when you start studying, everything is everywhere. You can't find your pen or pencil. You can't find your notebook. You don't know where you wrote the notes to your homework. When it's so hectic like that, then nothing gets done. Sometimes it's about fixing that situation once and for all so that the homework can get done every single day. It's about organizing the space, getting rid of that obstacle that is constantly in your way every single day, and you find yourself able to, for 10, 30, 2 hours, sit down, finish your homework, and it's done. All I'm trying to say is that your guidance today is, yes, you are working hard, But whatever that emotion is trying to tell you, it is an important one, at least in your reading and in your situation. And you're really being guided to take the feedback and honor that, honor this emotion, because it's standing in your way for a reason. Listen to it, try to find creative solutions for it, give it attention that it needs. And once you do, let go and move your emotions from one type of frequency to another, to a healthier type of frequency, because this will be the very thing that will change everything. And just as we mentioned here, once you change your vibration, it's like this is all effort to help you to change your vibration. Once you do change your vibration, you are free. You will see that there is an instant reflection back into from heavens to earth about how this changes into your life. Why? Because with the Justice card, that's just the law of the universe. That is the law. As within, so without. You change the inside, you do see a reflection back on the outside. I'm thinking actually now, looking at your cards closer, what this could be. Here we have status and resourcefulness. I feel like I don't know what this emotion could be. Again, it's going to differ from one person to the other, what this emotion would be where you're not giving attention. But I do see here that you've got status and resourcefulness. You do have some form of power in your hands. Status could be like, maybe you are, maybe it's literal, like you're in like some managerial position in which you can use your power and resources. Maybe you've got some form of power, as mentioned, that you're not using. Maybe reputation. Maybe you've got some form of reputation. Maybe you have some form of uniqueness that you can use. And so use your power as well as your resources when thinking about a creative solution, to give attention to whatever that emotion or issue standing in your way is trying to show you. These two things are things that you can use to find a creative idea, and you will find a creative idea. That is the form of power, the real power that will shift everything for you, because it's not just about you doing the effort. It's also about learning what the other powers are around you and to honor them and to also use them for your benefit. So yeah, use your status, use your privilege, use your power as well as your resources to give attention to that voice creatively and start to relax, vibrate higher. Authenticity is saying that you need to vibrate these emotions authentically, and not by pressuring yourself to feel positive, the toxic positivity, I must feel good. No, authenticity means you genuinely need to feel good, and that is when you give attention to what needs attention first, and then shifting your emotions. That will be true authentic vibration, building that rainbow bridge right away, the Bifrost, for you to move from your current destination to the other. That is going to happen for sure, and you will be the leader for that. Leading through problem solving and leading through high vibration, using your powers correctly, using your resources correctly. Imagine yourself being the leader for this project. A cedar also is a healing plant. It has cleansing properties. And so you can see here that you're guided, that this bridge will happen, again, not just through the hard work, but through cleansing out. It's not about complaining. It's not about repeating what you're hating or what is frustrating you or what you're sad about. It is less complaining and more leadership of first giving it the solution that it needs and vibrating higher. Okay, I think now we are clear on this part. Remember when I told you Lost City was something I've noticed in this card right away, and I feel like you're lost. You want to go from spot A to spot B, point A to point B, but you're losing the way. You don't know what to do now with these things, strong things standing in your way. Okay, so this is the guidance that I am seeing. Let's take a look at the bottom row. You've got the 7 of Pentacles. Very interesting card. Wow, the Fool card. The 3 of Wands. Look, I'm seeing something so important, so interesting that so much so that I'm just gonna pause there. The 7 of Swords, which is the background of the 7 of Pentacles, is a card of escape. And sometimes, I don't know who needs to hear this and why, but you see the Hierophant went back to the Fool position, right? I mean, the major arcana, they go from the Fool to the World card. 5th card, not the 5th card, card number 5, is the Hierophant. And so you think you're supposed to move forward, but here the Hierophant went back to the Fool because he has the key. Sometimes it is okay to go back a few steps to apply the learnings that you have gotten, because that will be a quick escape to you moving in quickly in the right direction. 7 of Pentacles is a card of patience, and you see how he's collecting all of these pentacles. It's exactly saying, now you know something better. It's okay to go back to the beginning spot and be patient to build it the right way again. Be okay with that. It might take effort, it will take patience, but it will help you escape that which was very difficult. It will give you that power to move very quickly towards exactly where you need to go. Let me give you a very quick example here. So let's say someone is trying to get to a destination. Like, let's use your crystal here. That's the destination they want to get to, right? So let's take a look at their steps. They started out here. They didn't know that they could take this way, so they now started moving this way. And so now, at this point, when they've learned that their destination is there, and the road that they're currently on will take them to the front, so that's all the way there, only to move now towards this direction, or maybe not at all, right? But it was a lot of effort going up until here. So they will either continue that path because they've gone a long way and follow whatever they're trying to do, or they can say, I know I've taken a long way, but now I've learned that there's a much easier way, much better way to do this. So they take their steps back, they go back, and then, so they're going back to the beginning, they're patient, and they start making these steps again. But now, as they're taking these steps, they're much quickly going towards their destination. That is what I'm seeing going on with these 3 cards. It is, you've learned something key these days. You were given this knowledge for a reason. You've learned some things, or maybe as you hear the feedback, who knows? You're going to learn something so important these days, or you're already learning something important. So it might be a bit frustrating, and you might think it's backwards thinking to go back a few steps from maybe even the beginning for some of you, because that will require like iron type of patience to build it again. It's like frustrating, but this is a specific message here for someone. Use your reputation, use your power, use your resources. It might feel like you're doing something from the beginning, but I feel like your guides are saying, believe me, it's not. Because with the Three of Wands, you're moving towards where you want to go effortlessly, without restrictions that are standing in your way constantly. And that is a second type of feedback that your guides want to show you with regards to your specific situation. This is not going back to zero. This is being equipped to go where you want to go quickly. And look, your reading, they didn't want to finish before a doorbell. This will give you a huge surprising opportunity that's knocking on your door that you are not expecting at all. There goes your Bifrost to the heavens. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at guidance that is meant to reach you right now. To do this reading, these are the decks that I'm using. If you're interested in any of them, you'll find them listed down in the description box. Ooh, you've got 2 cards from this deck. Okay, but very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the green grass Jasper. Your significator card is computer. Let me go again. Ah, thanks. With the keywords hacker, laptop, identify, theft, security system, binary code, data analyst, password nerd, artificial intelligence, cyborg, simulated reality, hard drive, writer, encrypted email, and chat. Okay. And if you've picked your pile using, thanks, your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you guys, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Follow your intuition, and if you want to go by your sign later after you watch your pile, you can always check that out as well. Okay, so the first oracle card that I see for you is Mars in Pisces with Escape. You also have the Vulture and Asphodel with Upheaval. All right. You have Full Spirit Moon with the keyword Shine. Wow. Okay. When is the next full moon? If you're watching this reading now, the next full moon will be on the 19th of August. And boy, are there so many things going on that day. I see Jupiter in Gemini squaring Saturn in Pisces. I see Leo, Sun in Leo, of course, squaring Uranus in Taurus. And I see Venus in Virgo, opposition to Saturn in Pisces. And the full moon will be in Aquarius. So much going on around this day. No wonder it's shining bright with energy, and it says full spirit moon. I feel like even if you're watching this later, something soon will have a huge effect on your life, just as computers have had a huge effect on our lives. Okay, which is your significator card. So let's see what this is. You've got the Kanaz rune, which is the rune of enlightenment. Whoa, look at that. I'm really wondering what's going on here. All right. And you've got the Valkyrie. Okay. I think you're being ushered because you have the Valkyrie here. You're being ushered. And look, you got escape. You're being ushered to maybe a new reality. You know, the vulture eats up all the toxins of the earth. I feel like something that feels maybe toxic in your life will be cleared out with that huge spiritual energy. And I feel you being ushered towards the light, the Kanaz rune. And you will be escaping from a situation, from an upheaval in your life, because something significant is happening that will have a huge effect on the rest of your life. Wow. Sorry, I'm back. I just realized I hadn't gotten your tarot deck. So let's shuffle your deck. It seems like you're getting a very important message, and perhaps guidance on how to make use of that revolutionary energy that's appearing in your life. It's kind of like, just like the Valkyrie, they're both beautiful, but they are also malicious. They can help warriors, but they can be very deadly. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, a powerful energy, a powerful event or situation that is meant to take out the toxicity in your life, but it can also burn. So it's guidance on what this is, first of all. Second of all, how you can use it for your escape and to move towards something amazing. Because as you know, the Valkyrie, they usher you in the great hall, the Valhalla. So yeah, let's see what this event is and how you're guided to use it to your advantage or to your favor. So you've got the Knight of Swords as well as the Queen of Wands. These came together, so let's keep them together. You have the Chariot, okay? The Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. As well as, I really feel I should pull out one more card. And we can definitely do that if we just put these cards to the side. There we go. And you've got the... Oh, that's an extra card in this deck called the Mirror in the Mirror. Doesn't it feel like the Looking Glass in Alice, like going from one reality to another to another? Let's see. What is this talking about? We'll pause the cards for a moment and see what this event is. Knight of Swords could be like powerful, unexpected information or news. And I feel that it is news because the Queen of Wands is a card of popularity. I feel like you will be hearing about powerful news that will become viral, become popular. I almost feel like you are guided to move right away and make use of this news or information in your life. So let's say, for example, you are a dentist and something goes viral. It's like a new way of... No, I don't think I'm getting this example together well because I don't know much about medicine. Let me find another example. Any other field. Let's say AI, for example. It's the quickest thing I can think about looking at the computer here. So let's say, for example, a new type of program is going viral using AI. Let's say it's for the benefit and the good for everyone, of course. So if you are the first to make use of that, then you will move very quickly in your career, let's say following the example, and something with the Seven of Pentacles can grow for you to the point where with the Queen of Pentacles, you would have, using just that, created a new reality that you love. In fact, talking about a reality that you love, we see with the mirror in the mirror, it will almost feel like you've shifted realities. You're living a totally different life, and you may go, I can't believe just how much using one program has changed everything that I do. Very quick example, but it doesn't have to be, computer or AI at all. Let me think outside the box a little bit. Maybe you're a business person and something goes viral here, like everybody's favorite song, everybody's favorite something. In that case, for you in this pile, this is guiding you to make use of what's happening viral here so that you can move forward and attract maybe the right customers to you, or the people who would actually see what you have to offer and would love your product. Maybe they came in because they love, I don't know, Justin Bieber's song, but they ended up staying because they love your cupcakes or they love your necklaces, and so on. It doesn't even have to be at work at all. You don't have to be a dentist or a business person or anything like that. Maybe you're just simply hearing about some news that everybody's talking about. Maybe they're announcing some form of benefit that everybody's talking about. And in that case, you are going to be very lucky if you take instant action. Everything will be in your favor for you to be one of the ones that makes use of this benefit. And your whole life, seeing these three cards, will start shifting and changing in a drastic way to your favor. You will feel like you were amongst the very lucky ones to have a shift of reality in this way. Because this news, this whatever is going viral, whatever everyone's seeing, will be the very key to help you escape something that you are really suffering from these days. It will genuinely shift your whole life and your whole existence, just the way computers have changed ours throughout the last decades. Very, very interesting reading. Okay, let's get more information about your guidance with regards to this situation. So you've got the Fool card, the Tower card, there we go. You've got the Ten of Wands, the Two of Cups, and this card came out and I suddenly heard the song in my mind. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. And look at that, the Tower card and the Ten of Wands. And these are celebrating their love. It's almost saying like this, you're finding, sorry, let me just pull these out. You're finding great luck amongst the very place that is causing you turbulence and heaviness in your heart. The irony of the situation. It's like you're getting a new beginning with the Fool card. It's like that dichotomy that we see in the Valkyrie of how they are very helpful and beautiful and protective, but can also be very deadly. It's like you're finding love. You're finding something that you absolutely love, or a world that you absolutely love, from the very thing that is causing you disturbance and heaviness. How funny is that? The irony of life. Somehow you're starting anew from the very thing that used to bring you a lot of pain and disturbance. It's exactly what I'm seeing here. And I don't think I would just hear this song right away for no reason. The song is really what put all of the cards here together. You have the Six of Pentacles. Wow. And you have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is really one of the figures in the tarot that is having the ultimate fun. Because the Knight of Wands goes after what they want, regardless of anything. They're so after their passions and their wishes, their dreams, everything that they want. That's what they're all about. So look at that. Suddenly, you're going from disturbance, destruction, fear maybe, falling, heaviness, the epitome of heaviness, to being so lucky from this situation, being given generously and living the life of your dreams, which is the second time you're getting this idea. You're living now with passion, in the reality that you want. You've got the resources that you want. You're living exactly the world that you've envisioned for yourself. So, a new beginning arising from the very thing that is currently bringing you a lot of heaviness and pain. So, since the guidance is make use of that situation, or let it burn you, or it could be deadly, this double-edged sword. Let's get more guidance on that idea. Now that we've understood that it's from the same place and how your whole shift is shifting and how it's shifting for you. How are you guided to make use of it is the question I want to find out for you, because it is one of your biggest guidance here. We know that you're supposed to act right away when you hear the news. Okay, so there is guidance, but let's expand on this guidance. How are you meant to act right away? Like, what are you supposed to do? These are the cards that fell that will answer this question in a much more clearer way for us. So you've got the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, very close archetypes. Although, of course, the Emperor is a major arcana, but they're very close in their idea. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles, they're both grounded. They both know how to go get what they want. They're very resourceful, and so on. So, very cool that we've got that. You've got the Page of Pentacles. Aha! Quite interesting. That gives a perspective. You have the Ace of Cups. Wasted opportunity. Strength. And the Eight of Pentacles. So what is this saying? Seeing the Page of Pentacles after the Emperor and the King of Pentacles could mean many things. It could mean some will benefit so much from this viral news. So take your share. Don't waste this opportunity, but make use of it with the Ace of Cups. Some of you, this definitely means that you will know right away where is this opportunity when this new arises. It will be clear with the Kanazu rune. Here, this could be for some of you listen to the experts, listen to the people who know how to get things done, follow lead of the experts and how they're behaving when this news happens. Listen to the experts, I would say, and get a little bit of their experience so that you don't waste that opportunity. Yeah, these are the two things that I am seeing. You will understand right away, this is the news. You will maybe get ideas right away. How when something goes viral these days, know that this is your cue from this reading to take action right away. For a lot of you, it could happen during the full moon. But if you do jump on into it right away with the Page of Cups, and not waste it, like take action right away. It might take some graceful effort from you. It might take working hard, but you will build your own muscles. You will build your own mastery. And this will lead, and that's the building right there. This will lead to you shifting your reality, escaping that which is toxic at the moment. So yeah, all I can tell you, my dear pile number 2, that's super clear as the sun. There's viral news, there's like strong word of mouth, viral news that's going to happen this month. And depending on how you use that, will either be good, very good news for you, or not so good news at all for you. If you do take action right away, jump onto this opportunity, maybe watch how the experts will do it, or take a share for yourself because you'll have a lot of people making use of that. If you don't waste this opportunity, it will put you in a very strong place. You will be able to master something you wanted to master all along, and this will be super revolutionary for your life. Okay, finally, I want to ask for this pile, if we're allowed to know, can we get more information with regards to the type of viral news going on here? Oh, thanks. Okay. Whoa. Your cards are super ready today. There we go. So what is this viral news that will really change your whole life like that? The Empress. Okay, so with the Empress, for some of you, this is creativity. So it could be like some form of creativity, like a new, just as I imagined in the beginning, new song, viral movie. Everybody's talking about a specific viral movie, anything in the creative field, something, an idea that's going viral. So maybe you are a business person and you can make use of that creativity. So that's for some of you there. You've got the Page of Wands. Pages are messengers. So that's news. That's actual news. A news that will be a hot topic. For some of you, this is news that's hot topic. And from there, it seems like you will know what to do, because this figure is standing in the desert, and on the horizon there is a beautiful castle right there. So it's like thinking you're all alone, there's nothing you can do, only to realize that, there is something that I can do. Oh, I didn't know that this can happen. I didn't know that they're giving permissions for that. I didn't know that this or that. So for some of you, it is news going viral. The Five of Cups. With the Five of Cups, we know that there's spilt milk or spilt cups, but there are always two cups upright that we may not be seeing at the moment as we're mourning the three cups. So for some of you, it's going to be clear because you are currently crying over some spilt milk. You're crying over losing something, or something you feel is being wasted. And with this news, with this thing going viral here, you realize, there is hope for me to actually maybe, I don't know, pursue what I want or do what I always wanted to do or save the situation with the news that is coming out. So that's very clear. You've got the Eight of Swords. Maybe some of you are stuck. They want to move. So this could be movement for some of you. Maybe you want to go somewhere and you're not able to go due to some complications, perhaps. And with the news, this is a reading telling you, in that case, that the news in this month will reveal something to you where you will feel like, oh my God, I get to have access to that. I can do this, I can do that. And I finally have access to where I wanted to go. Very interesting. And finally, you have the Four of Wands. So for some of you, this is not like news on the television or something going viral on the internet. This will be something within your own community. You will have your community, your group of friends, your family, maybe your city. Your community will be talking about something. Something will rise to the top and everybody's talking about it. Somehow you can use this to escape a toxic situation that you are in. It's kind of inviting you to use this talking to your favor. It's like maybe somebody's not treating you right, something arises and you say, yes, I've been one of the people who have been greatly harmed by this or something. Because with the Four of Wands, this will be a level up for you. You will be celebrating the escape of something that was unfair. Making use of the talking here, stepping into it, will revolutionize everything that you are currently going through. Going from deadly, maybe, to something so beautiful. And if this is your case, since this is an area I didn't even consider at all, I considered the creativity, the news, these two were new, but they were so aligned. In that case, for you, this part would mean see who are the key people in this matter. Don't waste this opportunity, but do it gracefully. Messenger, present your case well, confidently, with all of the facts. Page of Pentacles is like seeking knowledge, seek the resources you need, get organized. Don't waste this opportunity. Do it strongly but gracefully. And as you're presenting your case or your situation, do it masterfully. The more you do it masterfully, the more it will be respected. This definitely means come prepared. Prepare it super well. Present it with a lot of strength and grace, and you will be out of this difficult situation. And my dear pile number 2, this is the exact guidance that I see is meant to reach you today, or right now. I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Sending you so much love, wishing you the best of luck in this situation. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at guidance that is meant to reach you. Okay, actually, yeah, let's pull that one. And before we begin, let me very quickly introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful green Aventurine. Your significator card is the Labyrinth with the keywords trapped, monitor, lost, game, mystic, initiation, no way out, Minotaur, again, conspiracy theory, doors, red tape, castle, puzzle, hedge animals, big building, confusing directions, lab rat. Okay, so these are the keywords. If you, of course, picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. If you feel called to picking your pile using your zodiac signs, follow your intuition, but you can always go back and watch the sign pertaining to your zodiac signs. Maybe it's a calling for you to check it out if this is what you feel. Okay, so we have the labyrinth here. Let's pull out another oracle card. You've got the owl and hop. Oh, sorry. With wisdom. Right. You have the Tiwaz rune. I'm getting ideas with the Tiwaz rune. All right, look, it looks like the arrow up, doesn't it? Okay. You've got seed planter with intention. Very cool. Okay. You have the moon in Capricorn with practicality. All right. And they're planting too here. And you've got Mars in Scorpio with revenge. Okay, very interesting cards so far. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. If I push this down a little bit, we'll be able to add one tarot card here, fit one tarot card here. All right. What is your guidance that is meant to reach you right now? Lovely. This one's moving. Let's initially use these cards. I'll take it from the bottom up. You've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. You have the Page of Wands reversed. You've got the Four of Cups upright. I'll push it up a little bit so you can tell between the reversed and the upright. You've got the Eight of Swords reversed, which is really cool. You have the Tower card upright. The Queen of Swords reversed. Let's stop there and see what this is talking about. I am seeing with the Tiwaz rune, which is a card of responsibility, that you're carrying a heavy load of responsibilities these days. There is something that is you have to do, but at the same time is very heavy. The Labyrinth card here reminds me of the Labyrinth movie. Remember when Sarah was complaining about her sibling Toby, and she was annoyed, so annoyed that she wished she would just disappear, and that's what the goblins did. They took Toby from her, and at that moment, she realized that she would do anything to get Toby back. She would do anything to get her brother back. So I'm getting this idea that you are carrying a great deal of responsibility, but with the green aventurine, it is something of a blessing. I mean, if anyone told you, okay, fine, let me take that from you, you would go, no, I would never, ever want this taken from me. This is a huge blessing in my life. So, yeah, I'm getting the idea, especially with the owl, wisdom, to look at the situation that you are in 360. the owl's able to move in all directions to see. And so, or 180, I can't remember. But to look at the whole situation wisely, because although it feels super heavy, the solution is not to unload it or to get rid of it, because that would be very painful for you. In fact, I landed the green Aventurine here, and it's like it's something that is of a great luck in your life. So, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Page of Wands reversed are showing that you are with that type of thought process that you're going through at the moment. Knight of Pentacles reversed could be like you are taking action but towards the wrong path. And Page of Wands, there is no excitement. Maybe there is anger. And so since you could be moving in the wrong direction, you could get lost with this energy. With the way you're viewing your situation at the moment, you could be still taking like consistent action, but towards the wrong direction. And that is robbing off excitement and other beautiful emotions that you could be feeling with the Page of Wands. This is like fostering anger, frustration. It's exactly like Sarah being absolutely annoyed with Toby, which could lead with revenge at some point, that you could, like you see this slit here, you could lose something very valuable to you. So your guidance here with regards to the situation that you could be in is to be very wise when dealing with this responsibility and these heavy emotions that you feel. You don't want to cancel how you feel at all, but at the same time, you don't want to indulge either in these emotions of anger, frustration, hate even, which is the opposite of the Page of Wands, because that could lead to you ending something for yourself that is very important. Instead, this is upright. Let's put it there. Instead, with the Four of Cups, it's the card of apathy. You are guided, since you should respect your emotions, as well as respect this valuable thing that you have in your life. With the Four of Cups of apathy, you're guided to neutralize this emotion, to look at it objectively, rather than invest so much emotions in any direction. You're really guided to center, look at the facts, look at it wisely, and to find your center. And to think of the situation without much emotions, the apathy. Whoa, talk about something falling. I put the boxes of the cards I'm using next to me and they all fell one after the other. Hold on, I'll pick them up and see what this is trying to say in this moment. It's really funny. I had this situation happen once in the readings, where I had the tarot decks on the side here, on the side of the table, of the edge. And then as I was doing the reading, I hit one of them and cards fell. And I thought at this instant, this system that I have is absolutely wrong. It's not right to just put the decks next to me and at any point they could fall. And I said in the reading back then that I would make an organized system for these tarot decks, and here it is. I have one right next to me. From that day, I put like an organizer, and I would place the decks on the side. Now, this made me think, well, my system for the tarot boxes is wrong. It's also wrong because it disturbed the reading, or in your case, it came here for a message for sure. And then as I was putting the boxes away, I was thinking, I need another system for that. Do I need to put them here? Do I need to put them there as I'm shooting? So as I was analyzing the process, I was like thinking, perhaps this is a message for pile number 1 in this situation, to get to apathy and start initiating different things around this valuable thing, like organizing, because you see, being practical here, there's organizing, you see, organizing, sorry for pile number 3, sorry that I said pile 1, organizing something. So I am seeing that the issue at hand is not really about getting rid of this responsibility, because I believe you would feel that it was a big mistake because it's equally valuable in your life. And as you foster these emotions, eventually you will have to, going in that energetic direction, it will lead to you ending something very important for you. And so instead, to free yourself with the 8 of Swords reversed, to free yourself completely from whatever this responsibility is holding you back from, I am seeing, first of all, after centering your emotions and calming down and looking at it from all directions, to think of solutions not from a place of hate and anger and frustration, but from a place of tranquility and calmly. And I think these 3 cards will give us more perspective on this apathy. And so from this place, you're being guided to maybe reorganize something, because with the Tower card, if something is falling, it means that the foundation of it is not strong. And so you're being guided to reorganize something in your life, or something pertaining to this which you are complaining about, or is really bringing heaviness into your life, that responsibility that you're carrying. Queen of Swords reversed shows that the way you are thinking about this, the way you are targeting this, and the way you're handling and planning for it is not correct. It's not in the right mindset, maybe due to the emotions. You know, Queen of Swords upright does the right thing, is not letting emotions affect her decisions. Queen of Swords in reversed probably has a lot of biases, is not really completely looking at the truth, doesn't, maybe lacks information, or could be taking decisions from a place of emotions, thinking she's doing the right thing. And so I clearly see in your reading here that there is a need to reorganize the inside absolutely before the outside, to not take any emotional decisions, and to make new beginnings around what you value, around this blessing, to look at it from all perspectives. But as mentioned, it seems like it needs to come from a place of apathy. We'll explore that right now. This will free you from what is currently falling that you don't like. And it's falling within you first. That's why you're experiencing that heavy load on the outside, or that fall maybe on the outside. Or what you could not be seeing is that it's leading to a definite fall on the outside. Okay, so, oh no, these are down there. That is reversed. That's not reversed. That's reversed. Okay, so how can you get into a place of apathy with something that obviously is not so easy to just not feel so strongly about? 7 of Cups reversed. No, this is upright. Okay, so 7 of Cups. Okay. Five of Pentacles. As well as the Temperance card in reverse. Oh, okay. So, or let's take it from the beginning. I understand here what this is saying. To take it from a place of apathy means that you first of all need to realize what you are afraid of losing with the Five of Pentacles. You see the reverse of the Five of Pentacles? She's okay. She doesn't have much, but she's absolutely happy and feels blessed, enjoys everything good that surrounds her. So first of all, I don't know what the situation is, but you're getting clear guidance of not being attached to lack energy. Is not feeling attached to something that you're so afraid to lose that will get you into that energy. And to be okay. If it is fated that anything should happen, that you would feel the blessings anyway, that you would learn to be happy in whatever life throws at you. That doesn't mean don't do anything about it, because you're definitely guided to do many things about it, but it's to eliminate that fear of loss first and foremost. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I'm so guided to talk about this one first. Second thing with Temperance in reverse is it seems like you're not taking care of yourself, or there's some form of loss of balance. Is it loss of balance in your everyday life? Loss of balance in your routines? Or is it loss of balance of you not taking care of you or what's important? As you know, put your mask first before you put masks on others. So there's an imbalance going on with the Temperance card in reverse that you are guided to address. And the more you focus on these three cards, the more you will find that place of apathy, of not feeling overly happy about the situation or overly terrible. It's just finding that center of not being too indulgent in this emotion. So third card is the Seven of Cups, and that's the card of creativity. That's the card of thinking far outside the box. It's the card of building castles in the sky. It's the card of thinking big, dreaming big, so much so that others can think you might be crazy with these big dreams. It's thinking outside of the current limitations. It's the card of what if. What if this could happen? What if that can be my reality? What if? Just an invitation of what if. So you are guided to calm your emotions by thinking at a much greater scope than the scope you are in, to get excited about doing something creative, something that brings fun back to your heart, of that inner child reaching to the stars and feeling like that's so exciting, I feel like I can go and do that type of energy. To find balance in your everyday life, or balance within you, balance in something that's not focused on in your life somehow. Is it you? Is it your routines? Is it your work? Where is the imbalance happening? And to take care of that. But most importantly, it's to detach your fears from lack, from feeling like you won't be okay even if this and this and this happens. It's to always know that whatever happens, you will be okay, and you will always have that ambition and that fire to get yourself into a better reality. And once you explore these three areas that you're being guided towards in today's reading, in today's reading, you're meant to take action around that blessing and not eliminating this blessing, but to take action around it, to be practical in whatever the situation that you are in is allowing you to do. So, for example, you are looking at that energy of finding balance. Maybe you'll feel better if you take better care of yourself. So now you start to you say to yourself, you know what, if I take care of me in the morning, if I take care of my home, my hair, my clothes, if I take care of these areas that are important to me, self-care, then I will feel much better in this situation. So that's an area you start jotting down. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna sleep 1 hour earlier, and I'm gonna take from my evening 1 hour and give it to my morning me 1 hour. Instead of scrolling, I can still enjoy that in the morning, but to take good care of me in the morning, to shift that hour from this time to that time, because that hour in the morning will allow me to take care of me. Or maybe I need to organize something around me that will take care of me. Or maybe I'm giving to everyone around me and I'm not giving to me. So everyone needs to respect that this day shall be mine, even if I have all of these responsibilities. So find out what is that is very important to you, and you must respect that at all costs, because it is that energy that brings things into balance for you, that is there to show you that something is not in balance, something is important, it must happen, even if you're carrying this load of responsibility that you need to give to yourself, or that area that is causing pain at the end of the day, and to start taking steps towards these. And maybe if you think about lack, here you're like, oh, I'm afraid that I would lose, money, because it allows me to do 1, 2, 3. And in that case, you need to invest some time to think, well, even if I don't have this 1, 2, 3, I can do it in other ways, 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And to even go as far as sometimes finding great ideas on how to do 3, 4, 5 in case 1, 2, 3 doesn't happen, and to start even enjoying 3, 4, 5, and this will bring you peace into your life. So what planning do you need to do? What imagination, what thoughts do you need to create for yourself, and even actions that will release you from that energy? It's telling you something, but it's not the end of the world. So what can you do to release yourself from these fears? And finally, with the 7 of Cups, the situation that you are in is inviting you to think outside of the box, the solution. And so there's an invitation to think much bigger, to think creatively. What can you do about this situation? To take time to think and apply and to plant the seeds that will one day carry this responsibility with you, take this responsibility from you while you get to keep what you love. There's always something that you can do. And so this is what I'm seeing, the sort of actions you are guided to take today, so that you can get into that state of not being overly emotional about it. And this way you can build a stronger foundation to the life that you are in now. Having a strong foundation will allow you to carry these responsibilities through easily and effortlessly. The phase that you are in is trying to tell you something And while you think it's so heavy, maybe sometimes things are so heavy to force us to look at the very things we're not looking at because we're so focused on the outside. Sometimes it gets so heavy to finally invite us to look at the very things we're not looking at. And the cards today are making it very clear for you on the exact areas where you are invited to look at. This will give you that emotional balance, or that it will remove this emotional burden that is not allowing you to think things through clearly with a clear head. These things will allow you to build a strong foundation in your life from which things can grow in the direction that you want. So instead of taking the plant, removing the plant, it's like feeding the plant with the right nutrients so that its roots can grow. It could take the right nutrition so that it can grow strong. If your plant is dying, it's not always the right thing to do to just pluck it out. Sometimes, and a lot of the times, it is giving it its proper nutrition. Maybe it's putting it in the sunlight. It's dying outside the sunlight. Maybe it's not getting the right water. It is the guidance of don't give up on your plant. Feed it, take care of it in the right way, support it with its nutrients, support it with other new beginnings, support yourself so that you can support your plant, and it shall give you back endlessly. That living energy will give you endlessly. And it's not wise to cut it out, just like the Labyrinth movie. At a moment of frustration, we say, you know what? I wish Toby would disappear. And she had to spend the rest of the movie running after him, wishing for him back. You have that blessing now. Find your balance through your 3 guidance to build a better foundation that will carry it for you, instead of you being the very shoulders to carry it on. And so once you reach these conclusions, be practical, be organized, and work on things around it and not on it. And when you work on things around it, it shall rise upwards. It won't be heavy anymore. It's just like helium. It will move upwards carry itself on its own. And my dear pile number 3, this is the wisdom that I'm seeing for you with regards to your situation. It seems tricky because you care a great deal about what you're carrying, but also at the same time, don't be fooled by how you're feeling at the moment. This is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly wish you the best of luck in your life. And with regards to the situation, I know it will work itself out for you once you take care of you and the very things around it. And my dear pile number 3, if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.